Hello, I'm Andy Norman, founder of Antek Automation, and welcome to Quick Tips, the show where I take one real problem facing small businesses and give you something practical to do about it. Let me paint you a picture. You're mid-job, hands dirty, and your phone rings. You can't answer. The caller waits 4 rings, gets voicemail, hangs up, and calls the next business on Google. That happens 30 to 40% of the time for the average small business, not occasionally, every single day. That's the problem I want to talk about today, and there's a very practical answer to it. The answer is an AI receptionist. And before you switch off thinking this is some sci-fi nonsense, stick with me because this is a tool that small businesses across Hampshire and the rest of the UK are already running, and it is working. So what actually is it? An AI receptionist is a voice system that sits on your phone number and answers calls as they come in. It greets the caller, understands what they want in plain conversation, no press 1 for sales menus, and then it takes action. It books a viewing, logs a job request, qualifies a lead, or routes an urgent call through to you. It connects to your calendar, your CRM, your existing tools, and data flows in automatically. You configure it once, you tell it about your services and how you want calls handled, and then it runs on its own. Now, I want to give you 3 things to take away from this episode. First point, missed calls are costing you real money right now, today. That 30 to 40% figure is not a worst case estimate. Most small businesses lose that many inbound inquiries simply because nobody picked up. It might be because you were on another call, out on site, or it was 7 in the evening and the office was shut. Every one of those missed calls is a potential client who went straight to a competitor. An AI receptionist answers every call, around the clock, qualifies the inquiry, and books the appointment before you even know the call came in. You wake up in the morning and the diary has entries you didn't put there because a caller rang at 9:10 the previous evening and got looked after properly. Second point, the cost argument against it does not hold up. A full-time receptionist in the UK costs somewhere between £20,000 and £28,000 a year. That's before you add holiday cover, sick leave, and the time it takes to train somebody new every couple of years. An AI receptionist costs a fraction of that per month. Setup is typically included. There are no surprise fees for call volume, and when you get a spike in inquiries, perhaps because a campaign lands well or demand goes seasonal, the system handles 10 calls or 100 without any degradation. You cannot hire overnight, but you can scale overnight with the right tool in place. Third point, the voice quality concern is real, but it is out of date. I hear this one a lot. Business owners worry their callers will feel fobbed off, that the system will sound robotic and reflect badly on the business. The honest answer is that modern AI voice systems are natural. They have proper intonation and pacing, and most callers simply do not question it. And when the system hits a question it genuinely cannot handle, it does not bluff. It either routes the call to you or takes a thorough message and flags it for follow-up. No caller gets left in a dead end. I've spent over 30 years in field service. I know what it's like to be the person who can't answer because you're neck deep in a problem on site. I also know what it costs when a good lead slips through simply because nobody was there to pick up the phone. What I see now, working with businesses across this part of the country, is that the ones getting ahead are the ones who stopped treating the phone as something you answer when you happen to be free and started treating it as a system that runs whether you're available or not. If you want to dig deeper into this, I've written a full guide on the blog covering how to choose a system, what questions to ask, and how implementation actually works in practice. You'll find it at blog.antekautomation.com. I'm Andy Norman. This has been Antek Automation. Find us at antekautomation.com and I'll see you on the next one.